Good day, my Trues Clues fans. I hope you're staying safe out there, paying attention to life's trues, clues around you. I just kind of wanted to touch base with you and talk about a Snapchat video that I have. It's going to have the victims survive in this one. It is not, we are looking for a homicidal narcissistic maniac, for lack of better terminology. But anyway, a little bit to go with the video here. It happened February 16th, 2017. At that time, we were under the Trump administration, and Senator Orrin Hatch and President Trump decided to cut back on the national lands that they had out there in Utah, breaking up a few of the national monuments, saying that the Local Antiquities Act was actually wrong, and the monument designations were an abuse. And they got their way and they cut up two of the famous monuments. One was the Grand Staircase Escalante, and the other one was the Bear Ears. And a lot of people were upset over this, especially land conservationists. But as you know, there was a lot of changes made under that administration, and there was no getting around it. So there were certain things that did suffer, and that was one of them. Salt Lake County elected its first female and Hispanic sheriff, Rosie Rivera. Kind of makes you want to dance a little bit. Rosie Rivera. She was sworn in, and Utah at that time saw a wave of domestic violence homicide over that summer. One that in particular that shocked the community of Sandy was a mother and child were trying to go to the school, getting dropped off as any other normal day, probably talking about what they're going to do, how to make sure you get your work done today, son, that type of thing. And as they were walking up, they were assaulted and violently killed. And then the perpetrator then killed himself. A university student died in a domestic disturbance as well in the hills above the campus that led to his carjacking and shooting. Chin Weig Wu was an international student who was sitting in his car just before Halloween when police said Anthony Boutane approached him and shot him to death. Boutane's wife had come down from the hills above campus where the couple was living to report Boutane for domestic disturbance. In his hurry to get away, he wanted to act like he was in an action movie and like he was Vin Diesel and was just going to throw this person out of the car. And maybe there was something more to it than that. Nobody just gives up their car willingly. Some people more than others. And this person ended up getting killed in the attempt to carjack. The shooting prompted a massive campus lockdown at the time. Boutane and his wife were later arrested and extradited because they were in conjunction in another murder that happened in Colorado. I live here and it happens. I-70 brings in the strangest people, and they're always around doing strange things. We had Ted Bundy here. We had Eileen Wuornos. We had a number of other killers, serial killers as well. And I think it, like I said, it is because I-70 runs through the whole state. I think there's other states like that though, so I don't know what makes Colorado particular. During that same year, the Women's March took place. It was a great day of solidarity. A lot of people participated all over the world. Men participated as well as women. And I don't know if it kicked off a good thing or a bad thing. I haven't seen too many changes from that. The Harvey Weinstein thing started the whole debacle in the Me Too movement. Bombshell reports in October from the New York Times and the New Yorker exposed allegation of Harvey Weinstein's sexual misconduct in Hollywood. Although he denied any consensual encounters, dozens of women have accused the producer of sexual harassment and assault. Hurricanes Harvey, Irma, and Maria took place at that time, devastating places, as we all know what hurricanes do. We had some mass shootings, Las Vegas, where they had that country western thing going on. 3 Utonians were killed there. Sutherland Springs had another mass shooting. At the time, people were still finding a way to have some fun. Dancing to Ed Sheeran, The Shape of You, or Bruno Mars, That's What I Like, and Andrea, Lie to Me. People were wearing the tiny sunglasses, which the KK clan had started up. Kim Kardashian clan, I'm saying. And you can see out of them, but they were really cute. Like, a lot of times you just put them there on the end of your nose. They were quite designed, quite cute. Checks and plaids were really popular at the time. Red was the color of the season, and the white booty was starting, and people loved it. They came in all different shapes and sizes, but they were all white. I don't wear white shoes. I don't know. Kids were playing with the spinners at the time, and Tide Pods had started some kind of craziness about eating them or something like that and getting high. I don't know. Caused them to be locked up. Can't get them very easy. You could do, in this little town, you could do like, what took place there too was like a lot of people like to do small town things, country fairs, that type of things. A lot of people knew each other, and a good way to stay connected in a town that small with the teenagers was through Snapchat. And Snapchat is one of the most widely used social media platforms in the world. The site has 360 million active monthly users as of January 2020. There were 3 billion snaps, photos, and videos generated every day. And after hearing about hilarious stories about emergency detagging of Facebook photos before job interviews and photoshopping blemishes out of candid shots before they hit the internet because your world would crumble if anyone found out that you had a pimple on your face on day 38 of ninth grade. And I'm sure it was other things too, but it was things like that, especially the, trying to apply to colleges, get a good job, and you thought you're crazy night, putting it down for posterity's history and recording it for all your friends to see was good. Excuse me. And then later turns out not to be so good. So I can see where the idea of Snapchat came around and how you think you're going to get away with it because the images are supposed to disappear right away. But at the same time, nothing in this world is that easy. So if you want to show like your friend, a girl that you had a crush on, you guess you take a picture and send it, hoping that, the thing would disappear and the person would never find out, that type of thing. I'm away at college. I miss my mom, my friends. By 2015, Snapchat was reaching 75 billion users on a monthly basis. That's a hell of a lot of talking back and forth. Advertisers were now pervasive on the site, giving the company a huge source of revenue, so that by 2018, 99% of Snapchat's total income revenue came from advertising. Snapchat was hacked in 2013 by an anonymous group revealing personal information of 4.6 million users. The company apologized for the hack and repaired the breach, and it hasn't had a major security incident in the ensuing 7 years. The risk associated with the false sense of security that Snapchat may provide, introduced in 2017, Snap Map allows users to share their location in real time with anyone on their Snapchat friends list and see the location of their friends who do the same. Now, I'm not sure that's always a good idea, and I'm sure a lot of people have been hunted down not wanting that thing to be used on them. The feature is a way to use the location services already available in many smartphones and many smartphones apps. Since some of their Snapchat contacts may not be real friends, this is a big risk. This is bigger than what this was saying too. They should put this in big caps and yell at you. This is a big risk. Snap streak occurs when 2 users have snapped back and forth and within a 24-hour period for 3 days in a row. Once this occurs, a flame emoji and a number will appear next to the streakers' names. Streaker means a different thing to me. Oh, yes, they call him the streak. Anyway, maintaining that streaks is very important to teens because streaks allow kids to interact socially and feel a part of something many of their peers are doing. And as well as to be made fun of, monitored. I mean, it's constant stress and pressure, especially if somebody that you really don't like, maybe started out liking, not like anymore, and you don't know how to turn it off and not be a jerk, but you're a jerk anyway. For many kids, they're a measure of their friendship. Experts worry that the pressure of keeping a streak going, teens are often maintaining many streaks at the same time, and this may take a toll on kids. I don't know what to think about that one. All I know is that in this instance, it all caught up with them. I'm sure there wasn't a lot of things to do, as a kid. There isn't in this small town. I live in one. And they can be mean to each other. And then you just get being treated mean by the same people over and over again. And I'm not sure that's what was going on in this instance because I don't want to give away too much. But anyway, please do check it out. Follow the clues. This one should be real easy. There's a lot of information out there, especially with this person still being alive. They're out there posting on social media as well. So let's see if my true cruise aficionados choose to take up the gauntlet on this one. If not, that's fine. I hope that you guys stay safe out there. And please hit the like button and subscribe. Like button and subscribe. Like button and subscribe. Thank you and have a good day.